So what's up, everybody? Hey, I was doing a review on a new drone I have. It is the autel Evo, and this is an upgrade from a I had a unique K4, but I kind of crashed it, so had to upgrade, and I need an upgrade because I do some video recording and stuff like that for hobbies and for my wife. But anyways, I was oh, look at this. Uh, this is a little clip I did yesterday of a time lapse with the autel Evo. Autel has a feature that you can do a time lapse with pictures, and then this is something I did yesterday. That's why when I turned it up yesterday today, it was different because I was messing with the settings. So that's something I did real quick yesterday. I'm still learning, and so today I was testing it out. Oh, there goes my dog right there. Um, so at this moment I was doing a little orbit, learning how to do orbit. I was gonna orbit around the gray car that's parked right there. That's my neighbors. So I figured that, I'm still learning, like I said. But anyways, when I reviewed this video, before I go any further, I'm not very technical in computers and stuff like that, but I figured out how to put play my music behind the app. So if you do on a Samsung, I don't know how to do. I have a Samsung. If you do a split screen, you can press play on both my music, whether it be my regular music inside the phone, or if it's Spotify. I do split screen, and you can still play the Spotify or music and or watch your video, and then take your auto app like 3/4 down the way, and then push it over, and then the Spotify keeps on playing without pausing. So if you want to have music in the background while you're recording your screen, that's one way to do it. See, I just figured that out of mistake. I wasn't even planning to do it, and then it just kind of happened. I wasn't intentionally trying to do it, but it just kind of, like I said, it kind of did happen. And this is my neighborhood right here. This is where I live. I'm just taking a flyover, and it was overcasted. It had rained the day before, and there was still a lot of clouds. So you can see the clouds, and you can see the blue sky breaking through. Compare this to my unique. I like the colors better. The auto color kind of saturates the greens more, which some people like, some people don't. I kind of like it, but anyways, if you can always fix it in post-production. I use a Pinnacle 20. It's an old program, and it's not through the internet. It's just a hard disk, and I get the job done. So I'm driving over my neighbors over there, and when I reviewed it, actually when I was flying, I noticed something real quick that happened real fast. That had happened yesterday. I was flying out yesterday, same area, same path, and then coming up in about a little bit, some birds, two birds flew right by the drone. I think there's a nest somewhere down there, and they don't like the drone or something. But I can fly all over this neighborhood right here, and they don't seem to mind. But as soon as I go to this area over here, they get crazy. So yesterday I thought they were just flying through, and today it happened again. So as soon as that happened, today was even closer. Today the bird got a little bit more aggressive. So I think right now it's hatching season, or they have probably a nest and eggs somewhere, and they're protecting their eggs. So as soon as I saw the bird, and this time it looked like a crow or something, or some blackbird. So as soon as I saw it, and I could see it with my eyes, today got closer than yesterday. Yesterday was two. Today was I only saw one, but it got closer, and it seemed like it kind of took a dive to it, but then it flew away. But it flew away because as soon as I saw that, I got out of there. So it's coming up right now, and then you'll see right now. It comes up on the bottom of the screen, and I don't know if it's the same bird or a different one, but you'll see it coming out from the bottom and from the top again. See that one? There it goes on the bottom, and then from the top, from left to right, it's gonna come through. There it goes, and then I'll play slow motion for you. So this is slow motion. Like I say, I use Pinnacle 20, and you know, it does the job for what I do. I don't do big things. My wife, she's into photography, and she has Photoshop. So there's the bird in slow motion. Anyways, if anybody wants to know about this drone right here, I was originally gonna buy the Maverick 2 Pro or the Maverick 2 Zoom, but the more reviews I did, the more I liked the autel. And this is actually almost the first time I heard of autel. I heard them before, but not that much. The autel, I needed a really portable drone, and then since I kind of crashed my Unique against a tree, it was just a pilot error. I flew over a tree, and there was a tree behind it that was higher than the previous one. And like I said, it was just pilot error. It still works, but the camera broke off, and the camera hooked it up, and it still records and everything. But I need to do some work on it. I'm still gonna keep that one, or maybe sell it, or put it on eBay or whatever, or give it to one of my nephews or something. But this one, the camera is better. I can fly longer, and I like the portability with the Unique. It was a good drone, but everything revolved around making space for it, or taking it apart and putting it back here. But this autel Evo, and like I said, the Maverick 2s and the Pro and the Maverick 2 Zoom, that's what drew me to them. I have a couple of friends that have the Maverick 2, the Mavericks. Actually, I have one of my bosses has a Maverick Pro, and he likes it. But what I didn't like about the Maverick or DJI, I think it's just all DJI drones, is the geofencing. I know sometimes I wanna fly over schools or whatever, or some red geofencing for DJI. And I'm not saying during school, but like on Saturdays or Sundays when there's nobody there, or sometimes for my employment. Sometimes they'll ask me to do something for free for them, and I don't charge them. I don't do it for a business. I just do it for fun, and because I enjoy it. And sometimes I have I have to fly over certain areas without saying too much. It's law enforcement sensitive. Certain areas are geofence as red that the DJI would not be able to go over. And then I guess I could and write to DJI, but sometimes I have to, like, my boss will call me or my supervisor will call me and ask me to do it in a moment's notice, and I didn't feel like dealing with that. And autel tells you to fly responsible, and I'm not gonna be flying over airports or anything like that. But there's certain areas that DJI will not let you fly unless you get permission. But with my supervisor's permission, I can fly over that area. Like I said, some of the stuff is law enforcement sensitive, like flying over detention centers. Sometimes I'll have to fly over detention center in a moment's notice, and that's one of the reasons I bought the autel. And the other one was the ability to record at 60 frames per second in 4K versus 30 frames per second in 4K with the Maverick 2 Pro. When I was at the store, I bought it from Best Buy. I'm not endorsing Best Buy, but I bought it from there. It was just a toss-up. I was maybe 1 second away from buying the DJI, but I decided to go with the autel. It was cheaper, and for what I needed, for what I used it was a better fit for me. If you have any comments, leave them down there, and if you have any suggestions, leave them down there too. Fly safely.